so go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Megan.
And I'm Gary.
We've been together since officially March 23rd, 2013.
Yeah.
What makes it official?
Well, we were talking for a while before that, and we really liked each other, but we just didn't make it official until later.
Plus it was difficult because I was living in Washington at the time and she was down here.
Yeah, I was down in Huntington Beach. Yeah.
So if you lived in Washington, how did you guys meet? Or where did you guys meet?
We met just before I moved to Washington. I already had it set in motion that I was going to move to Washington, try to find a job and everything up there. Probably a couple weeks beforehand, I met Megan and fell in love instantly. And then we talked every day the whole time that I was in Washington and just fell deeper and deeper into love. And I got a great job at AT&T, but I was like, I have to go back to California. I can't not be with her. So.
I was so happy, I was excited. We had a whole countdown and everything.
Yeah, 42 days.
42 days.
That was like the beginning of the countdown, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so love at first sight, long distance romance, all the recipe for a great story. And which one of you made the first move in terms of saying
he was very bold. He straddled me the very first day we met.
I was.
You seem so quiet, really.
I was on a lot of whiskey that night. And then the Uno game got me very frustrated. She's really good at Uno, and I hate Uno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you could just each tell me what you liked the most about the other person.
How do I narrow it down a little bit?
Right.
Let's see.
Can we just pick one? I don't know.
Well, he inspires me. When I had first met him, I was pretty down on myself. I was making a big change for myself because I lived in Rosamond. Most people that come from Rosamond or even Navy, they're like, oh, it's so horrible out here. There's nothing to do. You don't ever go anywhere. And I thought, okay, I'm going to move down to Huntington Beach and try to do something with my life. I moved down there and I wasn't making any friends, and I came out here to visit Michelle. And that's where I met Gary, was at Michelle's house. And we were just talking and laughing the whole time, and I was like, oh man, I really like him, but I didn't get his number, and he didn't ask for mine. I was like, okay, well, if I see him again when I visit, it'll be, because I thought it'd be really hard, because I live 2 hours away, and I don't come out here that often. But, yeah, I came out like 2 weeks later for my birthday, and we met up again, and we just didn't, like he said, didn't stop talking. And we were talking, and he showed me his artwork, and I was like, oh, I do a little bit. So I showed him. He's like, well, that's really good. And that inspired me to get way more into art than I ever was. So he's a big reason why I'm a part of We Are Cedar.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, I'd probably still be working at Albertsons, really bored.
And you?
What do I like about Megan? The fact that I can inspire her. She helps keep me very normal. Otherwise, I get really down on myself, but she makes me happy and forces me to see the good within me. You know, otherwise I don't know. I just don't see it. So she's very good at keeping me up and loving myself and everything around me, especially her.
Yeah, there's a lot of good in you. I don't know, you're just blinded.
Yeah. It's because I can't see myself. Right? Unless I have mirrors everywhere, and that'd be weird. I don't
live in a house of mirrors.
But yeah, what else?
We have 2 loving kitties that we love very much. They're our babies, and we spoil them.
But they don't quite like us so much.
They're very cat-like. They're just like, well, you can feed us and we'll let you touch us every once in a while, but don't push it.
We pick them up and they scream. And I think it's the cutest thing, so I always pick them up.
We also have an adopted child. We call him Beta Juice. Our friends had a wedding party and they had little fish at each of the tables as party gifts, and we took one home.
Still alive.
Yeah.
almost a year now.
Is it a fighting beta?
Yeah.
It's really cute. Whenever I feed him, he swims up to the tank and I pet the side of the wall because he like rubs up against it.
He doesn't like me though. I approach the tank and he hides. Even if I'm feeding him, he'll just stay away. You could pet a fish.
I never thought I could pet a fish, but it happened.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.